Are we seeing the final days of Alisson in a Liverpool shirt? This is the channel that is all Liverpool all the time. It's all red. Please hit that like button and get your comments in below. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out so much. Alisson's end. Is Mamardashvili needed? Perhaps sooner than we thought. Now, I don't want to be negative on this channel. In fact, I'm an optimist, and a lot of times I'm trying to find the silver lining no matter what's going on. But I think the writing perhaps is on the wall, because I said before the season, the Mamardashvili signing to me was like, really? Like, Alisson's it was only 31 at the time. Now he's a fresh 32. He just turned 32, I think, like 3 or 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, on October 2nd. And I said, Mamardashvili, yes, he's a very good goalkeeper. It was puzzling to me at the time because I was like, I think we have 3 or 4 more years of Alisson at the top. In goalkeeper years, goalkeepers can stay at the top until they're 35, 36, I think, typically. And, with Alisson's skill sets, his ability to, make incredible saves, and just be, the type of goalkeeper that has really transformed Liverpool since his time here at the club. When he's healthy, he's still the best in the world. I believe that. Alisson is the best goalkeeper I've ever seen play, period. Not just for Liverpool. That's anywhere. He's incredible. And he's really been crucial to all of Liverpool's success since he came in 2018? Don't forget that we lost a very humiliating Champions League final to Real Madrid, largely because of goalkeeping issues. And what did Klopp do? Well, he went out and he signed an incredible goalkeeper from Roma named Alisson Becker. And Alisson comes in, and the next year, we win the Champions League. The year after that, we win the Premier League with breaking all kinds of records. And so Alisson has been there for it all. He's been absolutely incredible for Liverpool, already a club legend. And so I don't want you to mishear me. I don't want you to look at this video and say, oh, we're spreading, negativity, and we're just being, negative Nancy's, as it were, because that's not what I want to do. I actually prefer that Alisson stays at Liverpool. He stays healthy, and he stays for another 2, 3, 4 years because he's that good. And I don't think even Mamardashvili is going to come in and be at the same level of Alisson Becker, because he's an absolutely incredible goalkeeper. So I want Alisson to stay. I want him to be healthy. I want him to play every game, okay? But there are signs. So number one, no new contract for Alisson Becker. He will be out of contract at the end of this season, come May of 2025, and the club, as far as we know, isn't really doing anything to remedy that situation. Also, Alisson seems very fed up with the schedule. Recently, he said this: sometimes nobody asks the players what they think about adding more games. Maybe our opinion doesn't matter, but everybody knows what we think about having more games. Everybody's tired of that. So we know that Alisson is fed up with the number of games that Liverpool and the players at Liverpool have to play. If you want to be at the top, you have to play 60 plus games a season now. And he's tired of that. He's fed up with that. And by the way, he's injured again for the second time already this season. And, for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time in the last year. The last year, 5 injuries now in the last year, calendar year. Now, when Alisson Becker gets injured, it's not like we're losing him for an entire season, but there have been some pretty long stints, especially last season. He was out for 56 days. He missed 15 games for Liverpool, and that was a long spell. That was a hamstring injury, and by the way, he's got the hamstring injury again. And we saw how much it meant to him. He was punching the ground on Saturday when he went down and when he had to get subbed out. We can see the frustration. We know that Alisson wants to stay at Liverpool. He said that recently, said as much. So we're going to believe him when he says that. And yet, the injuries are starting to pile up for him. In November of 2023, last year, muscular issues. He was out for 2 weeks, 3 games. He got sick. I mean, that's just a virus, whatever. Hamstring injury took him out for 55 days. And then thigh problems early this season, and now another hamstring injury. So, I kind of think that perhaps the Mamardashvili signing was preemptive, of course, and we might be seeing Mamardashvili take over at Liverpool sooner than I thought, because I really thought that, why are we going out and trying to find a new number one when we have the world's best goalkeeper at our club? Now, planning ahead, great. I am all for that. I think that's smart business. We, probably got Mamardashvili for a lot cheaper because we weren't desperate. We already had Alisson. We already have Kelleher. And yet, the signs are just piling up. The signs are piling up. And so I do not want Alisson to go. I do not want Liverpool to lose him, especially for nothing. And I think he's got a couple more years at the club. But I would love to know what your thoughts are on Alisson. Do you think he's going to stick around? Do you think we have a couple more years of Alisson? Get your comments in below, and we will have a civil discussion there.
Yeah, of course.